Las Vegas. Rayshawn was supposed to make one song per day while he was in Vegas, but he slacked off after he touched down in the city. On January 19th, he didn't show up to the studio for a second time. He told a Big U associate he would double up on the next day. The following day, on January 20th, Rayshawn recorded an unreleased diss song that North Las Vegas police later obtained. Authorities believe this track is aimed at Big U. Big U.
Hold on now, gang. Hold on, gang. Pause. How the hell you gonna diss Big U? One of the biggest Crips in the world, first of all. But he done paid for your Airbnb. He paying for the studio time. He basically investing his money in you because he believe in you, and then you diss him? That makes no sense at all. YouTube, fam, bam, what happening with y'all, man? Welcome back to the channel, man. Welcome back to another video, man. It's my second reaction channel. Y'all make sure y'all tap in with me, man. We chasing 2,200, bro. Chasing 2,200, so y'all subscribe. You feel me? We back. Excuse me, Mark. We back with another Hood War Stories documentary, man. Tonight we talking about Big U. I just want to pay my respects to Big U by saying, long live Baby Huey. That's Big U's son. He lost his life to senseless gun violence. So yeah, long live him. And that kind of made me want to just find out some more things about Big U, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Other than what we know about Big U. You feel me? So I went to Hood War Stories. Shout out to my dog. Y'all tap in with him. You know, he got a documentary about Big U, so we're going to tap into it.
Welcome to Hood War Stories. In this episode, I'll be discussing the murder that launched Operation Drawdown. By now, it's widely known that Big U has had the keys to the Rolling 60s, who are not only the deepest black gang in LA County, but has spread across the nation.
Yeah, I was finna say that. Like, Rolling 60s, right? They like the biggest black gang in the world, Mark. Like, it's Rolling 60s everywhere, bro. I ain't gonna care. It kind of like the Hoovers, man. You know how, like, it's Hoovers everywhere? It's like Rolling 60 Crips everywhere, bro. Like, straight up and down, bro. For real.
Large bases in cities like Atlanta, St. Louis, and Baltimore to name a few. But his reign over this powerhouse gang didn't just happen overnight. Born Eugene Hanley, he grew up the majority of his life on the west side of South Central, near Arlington and Slauson. He would join the Arlington Gangsters, who were led by his cousin Chili Capone. The AGs would eventually merge and become the Rolling 60s. U built his reputation as an elite fighter, learning martial arts and acquiring a black belt.
Man, this nigga Big U knew. This nigga was show enough. This nigga was show enough. This nigga Big U was show enough, bro. Crazy as hell.
When the crack era came around, Big U's focus shifted into making money. In 1991, he was arrested in a sting operation after he and another person attempted to rob someone they assumed to be a drug dealer. After serving 13 years, Big U was released in 2004. Post-release, Big U would dive back into the music industry, managing local LA rappers like Sandman the Goose and Nipsey Hussle. On March 19th of 2025, Big U and other alleged members of the Rolling 60s were arrested as a part of a federal investigation. In the RICO charges, Big U is accused of carrying out the 2021 murder of Rayshawn Williams. Rayshawn Anthony Williams was born on January 3rd of 2000. Before he shifted gears and began rapping, he originally aspired to be in the NFL. Big U coached Rayshawn in football since he was young. Rayshawn developed a sense of trust in Big U as someone he could look up to. Rayshawn even lived with Big U for a period while he was in high school, as Rayshawn and Big U's son were good friends. At some point, Big U believed that Rayshawn had wore a chain that belonged to his son without his permission, thus leading to Rayshawn being kicked out. And Crenshaw, how he played wide receiver. Being involved with sports would keep him out of trouble. After high school, his football dreams fizzled out. He began to fully focus on rapping, as he saw it as an opportunity to get rich.
Like I don't understand that, bro. You know what I'm saying? I do understand that a lot of kids, they're kind of dealt a bad hand when sports is like their only way out, and then like they have to basically, step into the realization that it probably ain't gonna happen for you, gang. Whether they get hurt or whether they don't get picked up by a D1 school or whatnot. But why do they like resort to street life? Or why do they feel like in order to be a top rapper, you gotta be in the streets, bro? You feel me? Like, we need to change the narrative on that, bro. Because rap is basically entertainment. Like, it's no different from Lil Baby and Denzel Washington. The only difference is Lil Baby is supposedly a real street guy. You know what I'm saying? Like, Denzel killed so many people on The Equalizer, bro. But Denzel is not really a killer. You feel me? But if we find out that Lil Baby actually ain't Lil Baby who we think he is, we condemn him for that. So we need to change the narrative on that, because there's no reason that this guy should have basically lost his football dreams and then wanted to be a rapper, so he had to become like this street guy. That's crazy to me.
In 2021, Ray Sean had been living in California with his older cousin. At that time, he was under Big U's Unique Music and was working with the music producer on an upcoming project. Through Unique Music, Big U booked Ray Sean's Airbnb and travel accommodations and arranged a trip for Ray Sean to record in Las Vegas. Ray Sean was supposed to make 1 song per day while he was in Vegas, but he slacked off after he touched down in the city. On January 19th, he didn't show up to the studio for a second time. He told a Big U associate he would double up on the next day. The following day, on January 20th, Ray Sean recorded an unreleased diss song that North Las Vegas police later obtained. Authorities believe this track is aimed at Big U. Big U.
Hold on now, gang. Hold on, gang. Pause. How the hell you gonna diss Big U? One of the biggest Crips in the world, first of all. But he done paid for your Airbnb. He paying for the studio time. He basically investing his money in you because he believe in you, and then you diss him? That makes no sense at all, gang. That makes no sense at all, bro. That's crazy.
Later informed the Ray Sean song, as well as him wasting studio time. It's believed that these were main factors that led to a dispute between Big U and Ray Sean. A dispute serious enough that 2 days later, Big U and Sylvester drove from LA to Vegas to confront Ray Sean. Big U and his associate arrived in Vegas on January 23rd.
Hold up, now what his name was? Sylvester. That nigga wasn't named Sylvester, bro.
After 2 days later, Big U and Sylvester drove from...
That nigga name was Sylvester. They did it. He killed that nigga, bro. Big U had Sylvester. Nigga, I guarantee you, bro. Like, look at it. He old. His name Sylvester. Anything big, bro. It ain't no telling what Big U had done for Sylvester, bro. Yeah, alright. I'm gonna let it play, Mark. I'm gonna let it play.
Later Vegas to confront Ray Sean. Big U and his associate arrived in Vegas on January 23rd. At around 2 a.m. on January 24th, Big U pulled up to Ray Sean's Airbnb and asked him why he did not show up to the studio the day prior. Ray Sean claimed he did not have a ride to the studio. Ray Sean's friend was also present during the...
Hi there. I'm one of the orthopedic doctors.
January 24th, 2021, at 7 p.m., Big U arrives at the studio. At around 9 p.m., Ray Sean arrives at the studio and recorded a song from 11 p.m. until midnight. On January 25th, around 12:37 a.m., Big U left the studio, and the gray sedan that he and Sylvester had driven to the studio was no longer there. At approximately 12:59 a.m., Big U's phone stopped reporting location data of any kind, with the last data recorded within the vicinity of the studio. At approximately 1:13 a.m., surveillance footage at the Airbnb revealed a gray sedan arriving to the Airbnb. A few minutes later, Ray Sean exited the Airbnb with a suitcase, put the suitcase in the trunk, and got in the gray sedan which departed. The Airbnb was still rented for another day, and Ray Sean's flight wasn't scheduled to leave until the next day. Both of Big U's phones did not begin reporting location data until 2:15 a.m. At approximately 2:30 a.m., Big U returned to the studio alone in the gray sedan. He was reportedly drenched in sweat. Big U told security that he just came back from the gym. Ray Sean's body was found hours later at approximately 9.
Hey, it ain't funny, bro. Look, I'm not laughing because somebody allegedly lost their life. But, like, hey, can you imagine, like, a nigga like Big U, right? This big-ass nigga. He can... This nigga look like he ain't hit a gym in 20 years, bro. This nigga show up to the studio, he... Goddamn Sylvester old ass over there, his back hurting and shit. He hopping out the goddamn sedan. He hopping out the damn sedan. The car limping and shit. They like, what the fuck? What happened to y'all? We was at the gym. Hey, the old Sylvester old ass trying to bench 315. Talking about what he used to do back in 1950. Nigga, you can't bench no 315. What the fuck? Nigga, like, you know, nigga sweat. What y'all doing? Oh, we was watching Cops. Hey man, long live this man who lost his life, bro. But this is crazy. This nigga showed up to the studio sweating. This shit crazy. Oh boy, Buster gave him a run for their money, but it's crazy as hell.
Yeah. Deshaun had been shot multiple times. And his body had been dragged and left in a ditch not far from Interstate 15.
Oh
Big
my
U's phone
God.
location data showed that he departed Vegas to return to LA at approximately 10 a.m. At the crime scene, DNA was collected from Rayshawn's ankle area. The DNA profile obtained was not complete. An analysis of Big U's DNA profile was inconclusive, such that he could not be excluded as the contributor of the DNA.
That's
a couple
crazy.
days after the homicide, Big U arranges for recording equipment to be removed from the studio, including destruction of surveillance video data that would have shown Rayshawn and Big U in the studio shortly before the murder. Big U had the security take a walk prior to the removal of the equipment. Investigators believe that the footage from the DVR system would have shown an altercation between Big U and Rayshawn the night of the 24th. Rayshawn's aunt called Big U on January 27th after she learned Rayshawn had been killed. Big U claimed he had not seen or heard from Rayshawn and did not know his whereabouts. Rayshawn's aunt told investigators that Big U would call her on a weekly basis prior to the murder. But after that phone call on January 27th, she never again heard from Big U. Throughout the entire investigation,
That's
the
crazy.
family members and friends who have been interviewed have pointed to Big U as the person they believe to be responsible for Rayshawn's murder. Within days, multiple people were sending Instagram messages to Big U, demanding answers for what happened to Rayshawn, all of which went without response. North Las Vegas police searched Rayshawn's Instagram. Rayshawn's final Instagram message to Big U was regarding the price of a song and was sent on January 24th at 1:57 p.m. Big U did not respond until January 26, 2021 at 8:14 a.m. Almost 24 hours after Big U left Las Vegas following Rayshawn's murder. In the meantime, the evidence shows Big U had seen Rayshawn at the studio the night of January 24th after Rayshawn had sent the message, and Big U would have presumably discussed the price of the song there. Appearing to authorities that Big U sent the Instagram message on January 26th in an attempt to plead ignorance that Rayshawn was murdered and to avoid suspicion from law enforcement of his alleged involvement in the murder. In 2023, North Las Vegas police went by Big U's home when he was not there, after leaving a business card and informing his wife that they were following up on the 2-year anniversary of
This nigga left a business card for the Fed. Who the hell Big U thought he was? This nigga left a business card for the Fed, mob.
his murder. His wife lied to police, stating that Big U lived at the 62nd Street house sometimes. In actuality, Big U was there most nights unless he was traveling. Big U's wife then called him off his dad's phone to inform him that police showed up
Shit, I gotta piss.
house. After the call, Big U did not return home for 2 weeks, something he had not done during the entirety of the surveillance. On February 14th, during a wiretap call, Big U called Martin to meet with him at his auto shop to discuss the police investigation into Rayshawn's murder. Following the call to Martin, Big U immediately placed calls to his associate, abbreviated as DS. DS was the person who reportedly removed the video surveillance from the studio. The first 2 calls went unanswered. Then Big U told him he needed to meet with him. The following is a transcript of the portion of the conversation. Where you at? At the house, ready to jump in the shower.
Hold up, man. At the house, ready to jump in the shower. What you want? I need to pull up on you. Alright, I'm right here at the house. Alright, I gotta pull up on you.
Need to pull up on you.
That ain't really
Alright,
nothing.
I'm right at the house. Alright, I gotta pull up on you and how long you gonna be? You ain't about to go nowhere, are you? Nah. Okay. I'll just jump in the shower though, just to be ready though. Okay. Alright, for sure. Within the last few weeks, a leaked recorded phone call has surfaced, revealing Rayshawn's mother telling WAC 100 about Big U's arrest before it happened.
She's telling me wrong one.
Test come back. When did the DNA come back?
They came back 2 months ago.
And they still ain't arrested the nigga?
Well, they told me between me and you, please, between me and you, don't tell nobody because they don't want nobody to know. They're going to be making an arrest the end of March, the beginning of April.
This nigga Wack told everybody. This nigga told everybody. She say between me and you, Wack. Don't tell nobody. Wack in his mind, Wack probably got an erection. Wack like, she finna tell me some shit. Nah. And that thing, straight to no jumper. How much you want to bet?
Gotcha. I'm going to sit back and watch the show.
Prior to turning
And that's messed up because Wack and Big U were supposed to be homies, though. That's messed up, though. You heard Wack, right? Wack said, I'm going to sit back and watch the show, which means I'm going to sit back and watch Big U go down. But y'all got to understand about Wack and Big U, right? Wack is what Big U is what Wack always wanted to be. You know what I'm saying? And And look, I don't want to smoke with Wack because I don't know Wack like that. But Big U, I'm not gonna say like Wack wasn't a real gangster, but Wack wasn't as gangster as Big U. You know what I'm saying? Big U actually put in work. Big U is actually respected in his section, bro. You feel me? Yeah, that's crazy though.
Big U recorded videos denying the accusations.
I'm looking at all these charges on the news. I'm headed back to LA. And then I'm looking at the people they arrested. How you gonna go arrest people that I don't even talk to? That's a built-in liar right there.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean? So, is that how they gonna work the case? So, if you want to arrest certain dudes, and put them next to me, them are the dudes you gonna have that call themselves turning against me. Well, ain't no turning against me. I ain't going for that.
Y'all heard him right. Y'all heard him right. See, and bro, listen, I ain't trying. No, man. Shout out to Big U, man. I don't want no smoke with Big U at all. But like you gotta read between the lines. Big U said, "Ain't no turning against me." You know what I'm saying? Like straight up, ain't no turning against me. That's basically like letting everybody on the case know. Y'all know how I get down, bro. You go against Big U, that's like going against the rolling 60s, bro. That's like going against the program. Ain't nobody bigger than the program. That's allegedly why Nipsey Hussle had to go. And I said allegedly. I said allegedly, bro. Nipsey Hussle made a song. He said, something draws. I'm big draws now. I'm big draws now. Big U nickname is Draws. Big Draws. I don't even understand that shit, but that's his nickname. So when Nip said, I'm big draws now, nobody's bigger than the program. So Don, who's the program? What's the program? We looking at him.
You might as well go get 600 away. These dudes been saying I did shit all year. So what they doing is they go on the internet and these dudes say that I did shit on the internet. Then when you say I did on the internet, they go investigate it. Now you raid my houses, raid my shops, raiding all this stuff. And talking about I'm committing crimes and covering up with development option. What crimes am I committing to cover up with development option? You know what I'm saying? I ain't committed no crimes. Ain't covered nothing up with development option. This shit crazy. But this how they get you. They get one or two people to say something. Ain't gonna be no real evidence. Ain't gonna be no real nothing. It's gonna be a repeated thug. It's gonna be a bunch of people in jail for a bunch of different crimes that don't have nothing to do with me. They finna lock all of us up and say it's all around the 60s. Watch and see. We just seen it with Thug. I'm finna experience the same thing out here. I knew it was coming. Now they on there saying all this stuff to assassinate my character. Alright, man, just pray for me. And again, how they there with the police? And y'all sitting there following them. Everybody that's a part of them shows, and 100 shows, and all them shows, and y'all need to, everybody who following them, promoting them, anything. Y'all wrong. Y'all ain't black. And y'all showing for our people.
Big U say y'all ain't black. God damn.
Big U would face a maximum sentence of life in prison. I'd like to thank you guys for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe.
Never sue the other driver after a car accident. There's a better way to get...
Man, I ain't gonna even count, man. Like, I'm not gonna uphold nobody murdering nobody or nothing like that. But when you playing them kind of games, man, you gotta understand what kind of games you playing, bro. Big U is a real deal stepper. He's a real deal member, bro. Big U put in a lot of work when it comes to the rolling 60s, bro. So my dog who got on the live, bro, he should have known, like, I can't play with Big U, which means that he shouldn't even got in bed with Big U. Because somebody like Big U, bro, he gonna die for his respect, bro. So that means if he feel disrespected, then he may have to unalive you. Now, I'm not saying Big U did nothing to this young man. I honestly don't know. Big U is innocent until proven guilty, bro. But hey, man, Big U, that nigga like the boogeyman, bro. Like, hey, bro, I saw what old boy who played Debo, right? They said, hey, where you got inspiration from to play Debo? He said, I got it from this Crip, this guy from Los Angeles, bro. His name was Big U. This nigga is the real life Debo, bro. This nigga is really a scary guy. You feel me? So, it is what it is, man. When you playing with somebody like Big U, man, you playing with your life, gang. You playing with your life, mob. Don't, like, nah, that's crazy as hell, man. For sure, for sure. But anyway, man, Big U is presumed innocent until proven guilty. And also what you gotta know is that, bro, a lot of times you may feel like you get away with things, or you may feel like you have gotten away with things, but then your kids come along and your kids gotta pay for your sins. They gotta pay for what you did. So guess what? Baby Huey just lost his life, bro. And from my understanding, Baby Huey was loved by everybody. But it's the fact that his dad probably did a lot of dirt, so guess what? But I don't know though, folks. I'm just a blogger. Mob life or no life. Mob well know, man. I'll be coming OTM against Ride the Mud. I go by done. Y'all make sure y'all like it up. Y'all sub it up, man. At the end of the day, y'all know where we going with it. I love y'all. You feel me? 22, my bad. We got 2200 by the day. As long as y'all keep watching, I'm going to keep dropping. Subscribe to my main channel, King Dun Reacts. Subscribe to my ladies channel, Quantum A. Subscribe to my vlogging channel, Dun and Quantum, and we finna go crazy. No cap. 100K play over there. You feel me? No cap. And I'm gonna catch y'all in the next video, folks. Let's get it. Okay. You know we got the streets, nigga. We got the trap too. I say my trap doing numbers. I just bust another jewel. Got a player around the corner. Hey. I say my trap doing numbers like that 05 summer.